Hi, this is AJ. Welcome to episode 69 of Here's What I Watched. In this episode, I want to talk about the Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman movie Deadpool and Wolverine, which is the third Deadpool movie. I did like it, and I do recommend it. I didn't like it quite as much as I liked the first two Deadpool movies, but I did like it, and I do recommend it. This movie starts off with Deadpool sort of retired, trying to live a normal life, but he runs afoul of the Time Variance Authority when he tries to replace the Wolverine that died in his universe with a Wolverine that he grabbed from some other universe, and then they both get sent by the TVA to the Void at the end of time. And if you have no idea what the TVA or the Void are because you never watched the show Loki, that's fine. I mean, you should watch Loki because it's a great show. It's actually my favorite Marvel show. But you don't have to see a single episode of Loki to get what's going on here. This movie does a good job of summing it up for you. And Logan was a great movie that I also recommend, but you don't necessarily need to see that either because this movie sums that up for you too. And the Wolverine that's in this movie is a different Wolverine anyway. It might help if you have at least a passing familiarity with the Fox Marvel movies because some of those characters show up here, and those cameos are a lot of fun, but you might appreciate them more if you at least knew who the characters were that are showing up, even if you never saw the movies they're from. There are also some characters that come from the comics, including a really wonderful villain that's sort of ruling over the Void. And this one's put out by Disney, but it's still a Deadpool movie. There's lots of raunchy humor in it, and profanity, and pretty horrific violence. The budget was a lot bigger this time, and the stakes were much higher. It was a lot of fun. I didn't enjoy it quite as much as I enjoyed the first two Deadpool movies, but it was a lot of fun. There were a couple of things that happened near the end of Deadpool and Wolverine that didn't quite make sense to me, but I was still pretty happy with the way they wrapped things up, and I would absolutely recommend the movie, and I hope they make another Deadpool movie because I've been pretty happy with the way all three of them have turned out so far.